For more than 2 decades, Acholi sub-region hit international headlines over atrocities committed by LRA Joseph Kony. As peace slowly returned to the region, another problem surfaced. This time over land.
I'm standing at a location called Kololo in Amuru district. I'm here because there is a frantic scheme to drive the local people out of their land.
On one side are the communities that want to defend all they consider as their own, while on the other side, the government which believes the people here needs development and must therefore surrender the land for investment.
There is nobody that is being forced to give their land. People are giving their land willingly.
But Okot Bitek Pius, a paralegal in Amuru district, says land conflict in Amuru is because of love for money. He said people want to sell land that does not belong to them.
It is all about the issue of money which is causing now the conflict in land, because some of these people are in need of selling the land which does not even belong to them.
He said the way investors are coming to the district to invest in Amuru land are not proper. He blamed the investors on using top government officials to get land in Amuru.
Some are using the right procedure, but others who are using the top official from the government, these are the people who are not using the right procedures. So community are willing to give the land. They are not rejecting.
The word investor has just become a dirty word because it is associated with land grabbing, mainly because of the Madivani debacle.
We should never think of grabbing land forcefully and handing it over to the investor.
Private investors, in fact, we invite and welcome them. But private investors go and negotiate with the local people. The asset the local people have, the equity they bring to the table is their land.
We are not forcefully acquiring land. We are surveying land of owners who have accepted willingly.
In Padé district, we catch up with one Cecilia Chan, who says the boundaries in Acholi were marked with trees, not marked stone.
Most of the land demarcations has been with the trees, not as in stone. So most of the trees were burnt, and the bushes that were there could not make them detect the land boundary. So most of the land conflicts is of the land boundary.
Akena Vincent, age 67 and a resident of Noya district, said elders have to come out to give truthful advice and information to the young people in Acholi today.
We elders, we have to come out with a good idea, giving a true information to our young boys so that they understand what was happening in the past.
Obita Samson CID Padé District Police Station holds a different view, describing the land conflicts as merely acts of criminality.
In this place of ours in Acholi region, we have got so many cases which are criminal in nature but emanating from land cases.
I traveled to Kwara Acholi to meet with the Prime Minister of Acholi, Ola Ola, to discuss Acholi land question. I've just arrived at the Paramount Chief Palace in Gulu District to discuss with the Prime Minister of Acholi sub-region regarding land question. The Prime Minister of Kwara said whereas there are high unprecedented land conflicts, people are not willing to sit down and dialogue.
People are just not accepting to sit, to congregate and discuss. In all instances that we have mediated land conflicts, the facts come out and people agree.
The Prime Minister, however, blames the government on how they handle land issues. He said government uses a lot of force and uncompromising method to acquire land.
Seems to be defined by force, by non-compromise, by lack of consideration, by saying we have the power to do what we want.
Amidst all this, land conflicts in this district are stuck with a number of challenges in solving land disputes in their communities.
In a month, we can have like 10 serious land disputes. And as I mentioned, the only thing we can do is to mediate, but we don't have funds to go and mediate all those cases.
The question now remains on how the land crisis will be handled. But unfortunately, it's not yet too late to settle the waving land conflicts in Acholi sub-region. Francis Ochora, chairperson Area Land Committee in Awere sub-county, Pade district, said Acholi used to value a human being as a friend. Brother, that should be the way to go.
They don't look at the other descending ways that this is from where this, not even clan issues would come.
Obita Samson CID Pade District Police Station says local court system should be returned since the current court system does not support the locals in resolving disputes.
LOCs, local leaders will be more appropriate given the financial state of the villagers that we have or the community that we have.
The paramount chief of Acholi, David Onena Chana II, wrote to the Prime Minister of Uganda to look into the land crisis in Acholi sub-region, and the office of the Prime Minister is yet to write back to the kingdom. One of the issues that came was the power land issues and Achwa Ranch that the governors seem to have interest in, but also the question of how the land should be handled in the region and how land is becoming another war in the region was some of the things that was written to the Prime Minister of Uganda to send to the Land Inquiry Commission to look into. Benson Ungom, NBS, live at 9.